Welcome back YouTube to another video. Today I'm doing a summary of all of the chapters in Think and Grow Rich 1 to 15. Chapter 1. In Chapter 1, Napoleon Hill demonstrates the power of thought and how it can change one's life. He tells us the story of Edwin Barnes, who had a dream to become Edison's business partner. It took Barnes 5 years working for him to finally get recognition and become his business partner. Alright, Chapter 2. In Chapter 2, Napoleon Hill tells us how we can achieve what we want from life. He gives us a six-step method for achieving and acting out our plan. He also mentions many various quotes throughout this chapter. One of the quotes that really stood out amongst the rest was, "Whatever the mind can conceive, can believe, and can achieve." I thought that was very important. Alright, Chapter 3. In Chapter 3, it talks about needing faith to achieve what you want from life. You need unwavering faith. He says that faith is very crucial during hard times and hardships. Right. Number 4. The main goal of Chapter 4 is autosuggestion. Autosuggestion is a technique of teaching yourself to believe that you can achieve whatever you want from life. Hill writes that in order to get what it is, just sit in a peaceful and quiet area and read your statement while visualizing and believing that you can or already have achieved your desire. In Chapter 5, Hill talks about knowledge. He tells us that knowledge is the power to achieve outstanding success. Hill suggests to the readers to always seek knowledge through public libraries, training courses, universities, colleges, practical experience, and often reading books. Chapter 6 covers the imagination. In Chapter 6, Hill says that imagination is a very important step to success. Hill tells us that there are two different types of imagination: synthetic and creative. Chapter 7. In Chapter 7, Hill tells us to create a plan for ourselves, a plan to attain what we want from life. He tells us if our first plan doesn't succeed, to keep trying and to be persistent until our plan works, or our new plan works. Chapter 8. Chapter 8 is about decisions. Hill says one of the most common reasons people do not succeed is because of procrastination. Hill says it is very important to not lie. He also says you must use your own brain, thoughts, body, and soul to make your decisions and stand by them no matter what. Chapter 9 is about persistence. Persistence is a key important factor that will determine your success in life. Hill says that that will determine your success in life. Hill says that it is an important habit you need to develop. There are a couple of examples given by Hill showing their will and determination in handling difficult moments. One is Thomas Edison, the famous inventor who invented the light bulb. He tried millions of times until he got it. Alright, chapter 10, Mastermind. Hale tells us that mastermind is the most important part to success. Hale tells us that masterminding is like surrounding yourself with the same goals, surrounding yourself with people with the same goals as you. People also striving to reach a certain height in life or status or goal. Chapter 11 talks about sex desire. It tells us that sexual urge is a very powerful thing. He tells us that men often lose their lives and jobs chasing after that desire. He is trying to tell us that sex desire is one of the strongest desires man has ever had. In the chapter. Okay. Chapter 12 is all about harnessing the power of your subconscious mind. Though Hill has covered some slash a lot of important ideas, this may be the most important. He states that we as humans often implant ideas into our heads or minds. Sometimes it's fear. He wants us to implant the thing that we want the most, then believe in it. Chapter 13. Um, Chapter 13, the brain. It says that our brain is like a machine and it works just like a phone for thoughts. He also says that thoughts are something, thoughts are things. Hold up, one second. Thoughts are things, and the greater the vibration of our brain receives, the higher the chances we can achieve our thoughts and goals. Chapter 14 covers our six senses. Hill thinks that our sixth sense is a part of our mind which we use for creative imagination. He also tells us that it is impossible to tell how the sixth sense works or functions, and that's in chapter 15. In this chapter, Hill talks about the six fears that stop us from succeeding in life. They are poverty, old age, criticism, illness, love, and death. He then gives an in-depth definition of each. The main two that stand out amongst the rest are poverty and death. Those two are what scare most men and women in life. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Tune in to our next video.